Hey guys, Dreamy Dragonics here. So yeah, this is what I woke up to, and my reaction was basically what everyone else's was, mostly to those meaty legs. Everything else I was pretty chill with, and as long as the movie is good, I could care less if Sonic looks a bit different from what we're used to. And that's saying something that's coming from me, somebody who's like a huge fan of Sonic stuff, and I really am very picky about what Sonic looks like on merchandise and all this other stuff. But I'm pretty chill as long as the movie and the dialogue and the CG sequence. Can't talk today. I'm sorry. I'm sick. But anything like that, as long as it's good, I don't care. But this is where I got mad. According to the team who is working on Sonic's design, they tried to make him look as realistic as possible. Realistic as possible. I say that twice because I don't think they really were. So the first thing they talked about was his fur. Yeah, Sonic has fur. The tan marks on all of Sonic's body, that's fur. But the blue part are quills, or spines, if you would rather call it that. But the Sonic team would rather call it all fur, because that's how they view it. And I don't get it. I don't get how you don't even look at a regular hedgehog and see, oh, the fur is on the other underbelly and the top is the spikes or the quills. Like, literally, if you're trying to make it look as realistic as possible, at least get it right. He's not all fur. He's not all fur at all. So that's one thing I got mad at. Second thing was, no more uni-eye. Or that's how my brother likes to refer to it as. Yeah, the uni-eye is gone. He's going to have regular hedgehog eyes, from what I can tell. If you look at the poster real closely, you could kind of see it. But also they kind of just hint at it as well. They say they're going for a more realistic approach again. And if you look at a hedgehog, they have these beady little eyes. But I don't think his eyes will be too beady. I think they'll be pretty big compared to his face. But yeah, I'm kind of chill with that. I'm fine with that. The shoes, I guess I'm okay with the shoes. I will say that I'd rather have his feet bigger and the shoes bigger. Honestly, everything about that, it just looks all out of proportion to me. I don't really like it that way. I wish they would make them bigger. And please, add the white stripe. Is it so hard? Is it so hard? Or the gold buckle. Something. I don't care. Get rid of the gold buckle. I don't care. Just add the white stripe. It's right there. It's right there. He's an American icon. Red and white. Stripes. Anyways. As far as gloves go, he has none. And I don't know what to say about that. I mean, again, I'm not too picky. It's okay, I guess, as long as they don't make his hands look gross and give him fingernails or claws. I mean, claws would be a little cute, but no. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't quote me on that. Don't do that. Don't do it. But it would be nice to see at the end of the movie, maybe, he puts gloves on. Like, the scene would be him putting gloves on, pulling them on, and then just speeds off. That would be an interesting scene, but I don't know where they're going with this movie. The movie's supposed to be something about him collecting rings, I guess. That's the movie. I hope they don't... I just hope they don't mess it up with that. And the legs! I'm sorry. I don't even want to talk about the legs. I'm sorry. It's like a... I can't, okay? I can't talk about them. I can't look at them. It's triggering me. It's too much. It's too much, okay? Let's move on. So, with that out of the way, I got straight to work right after seeing the poster, and I upped the exposure on this poster. It pays to be a Five Nights at Freddy's fan. Trust me on this one. And I was able to find the tan on his body. So I could kind of make out where all the tan would be on the blue. It was a little hard once you get up more towards the face, but it was a little bit easy to tell on the belly, and then the arms and legs were kind of hard. I kind of just had to spot it and go for it, kind of wing it. But I took it upon myself to recreate the photo and draw him by only his silhouette. So I can't say that this is exactly what it's going to look like, but I've tried my best and taken from everything that I can see, even with the upped exposure, and I've drawn him. And may I just say, back in August, I drew a realistic Sonic one night out of just the mere curiosity because I heard the movie was going to come out. And my picture of that got really close. I'll show it after I show you the poster drawing, but I'm serious. It got really close. Really close. Enjoy. So, there you have it. And here is the picture that I drew not too long ago. Well, back in August. Don't you see? It's really close, and I was even surprised. I was like, hang on, didn't I draw a picture? And I went back in my gallery, and I was like, whoa, really? That's crazy. That's crazy. And I was trying to be as realistic as possible, maintaining to the character and mixing with both, and I went a little overboard, and I went ahead and did black beady eyes like hedgehogs have. And I gotta say, the more that I think about it, I only have problems with the legs, and well, the arms are okay. The legs are too muscular. Of course, he runs all the time, but it's too much. It's too much for me. I feel like they need to tone it down with the muscles a bit, and maybe when we get a better picture, it'll look better. But a lot of people still complain about the other little details. So I found some artwork on, you guessed it, Pinterest, and just wanted to share you guys what it could have been to the people who wanted it different. You've got realistic Sonic from the games with skinny arms and very small quills. I don't know. That's one. You got one that's realistic Sonic, very furry, very poofy, just very scruffy, and it doesn't look clean at all. And I'm not taking this out on the artists. I'm saying if I'm using these pictures and saying, what if this was it? And this would be my critique if these were it. So that's what I'm saying. Anyways, that guy, well, that's a little too much on the realistic side, I would say. It's still not a bad concept, though. Maybe in another universe. I don't know. It's likable, in a way. It's a bit creepy, but it's still likable. That's way too realistic. Man, what if they did just a full-on hedgehog? You guys are not being thankful. What if they did an actual hedgehog? That would be the death of me. I mean, it'd be adorable. This is actually really adorable, but this is too much on the cartoony side, and Sega was making, not Sega, but the Sonic team from the movie was making the point that they didn't want him to look nude, and that's why they did the whole fur thing. I'm sorry, but he is not going to look nude with quills, I'm telling you that right now. As long as he doesn't look, sleek like that. I don't know. I don't think they did their homework, in all honesty. I don't think they know what a hedgehog is. I really don't think they do. This is Goku Sonic. We don't need to talk about that, but I was making a point with the legs. This reminded me very much. I just saw the legs and I was like, boom, that's exactly what's on the Sonic movie Sonic, and I do not like it. I'm hoping it's just like his muscles are flexing, and that's only like a brief second kind of thing. I wish they put him in a more iconic pose, in all honesty. This is anime, real human Sonic. Man. It's cute and all, but it doesn't need to happen. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, it doesn't need to happen. Just somebody make a web comic of this. Just don't do this. Don't do this. Don't! Oh, and I also found this old art for Sonic. This is from the actual Sonic games and stuff. If you guys remember, Michael Jackson, he was going to do some music for Sonic, and I think Sonic 2. And then, you know, stuff happened with Michael Jackson. But they need to have something in the movie, like they're in a car and a Michael Jackson song comes on. Like, something like that needs to happen, because Michael Jackson, whether he didn't even have music in it or not, he very much influenced the Sonic music. In fact, I think some of the music even sounds like a Michael Jackson song or two. And it was just a big thing, and you have even this art. I think they need to put some credit to that, where credit's due. I feel like that needs to happen. Oh man, this is live action Sonic. I was scared. I was like, my brother was all like, well, man, what if they did a live action Sonic? I was like, then it would look like this. Basically, this doesn't need to happen. Just do the best CGI possible, and maybe do some puppetry at the most for some shots. Just don't do it. Don't do it. I immediately thought about this GIF. Everybody knows this GIF. Everybody who's been on the internet at some point has seen this GIF. It could have been worse. It could have been so much worse, and you all know it. You all know it could have been this. But it wasn't. So please, thank the people. And finally, I found this last picture, and it's probably the best picture, the best art that I could find that came so close to what we might see in the movie. And the way the artist drew this, Alex Cash, I can see down there, just did really well on it. And it kind of uplifts me a little. It looks kind of good. I kind of like it. It's not that bad. It could be a lot worse, but it looks really cool. And I hope we kind of get a dark theme like that from the movie, the way this picture kind of describes it as. That would be really nice to have. So, just be thankful that we're getting a movie and hope for the best. I mean, we got Jim Carrey. Sure, that sounds like a joke, but hey, he's a well-known actor who hasn't been in movies in a long time, and he's just now doing a Sonic movie. Out of all the movies, a Sonic movie. So he probably knows something that we don't. So who knows? And here's a little real hedgehog just for anybody who wanted to see the little cuteness. Oh, I wish I could have one, but they're illegal where I live, so. So that'll do it for this review. If you liked the video, leave a like and comment. Tell me what you think about the picture and what you think about the poster and all that. And tell me, did I get really close? Did I get close to what we can see from the poster? Let me know. And as always, I'll see you guys next time.